Hello, Krackerjak, Australian wrestling legend. Shut up, everyone! I've got some words to say. It's been a pretty wild couple of years. The last ones, but to be honest, the last 43 have been pretty rugged and intense, but the last 5 or 6 particularly so. But I feel I have finally turned a corner. I overturned my retirement. That was pretty cool, huh? I got my Australian Wrestling Legends contract back. I formed the Bastard Brothers with my brother Gore, and I even found redemption and finally saved my protege, Loverboy Lockie Hendricks. So what now? What do I do now? I could ride off into the sunset. I could retire a second time. It was pretty cool at first. Instead, I'm going to do this. I am going to pour every little sweaty, itchy drop of energy, of focus, of violence into the team with the Snuff King, Gore. I'm going to make it all about the Bastard Brothers. And this involves a statement. I'm a big flashy guy. Believe it or not, I am somewhat melodramatic. Don't tell anyone. So I think the Bastard Brothers need to make a statement. And we're better to make a statement than at Renegade. This Saturday night, Collingwood Town Hall. Look up the things on the internet. You know how to find out where an event is. Brother Gore and I are going to make a scene. And how are we going to do that? We are going to have a couple of sacrificial lambs. We are going to maim and mutilate 2 rude young boys, SGB. Real forgettable initials, kids. Levi, Sam, whatever. Look, usually I try not to bury people in these sort of things, but this will literally be a burial. Do you kids know what snuff actually means? Because you are going to find out, because to be honest, having sassed us on the Twitters, I would be inclined to beat you to death. I was mildly amused, but, it sets a bad precedent if I let that slide. So I would beat you to death single-handedly. I'm an Australian wrestler. I've been doing this I have been hurting people in the ring since before you were born. You'd be screwed if it was just me. But it's not just me. I am teaming with the most spectacular athlete Australian wrestling has ever seen. I am teaming with the mighty Snuff King. So even if I was inclined to forgive you, and I'm not, even if I was inclined to show mercy, and I'm not, even if I were inclined to exercise the tiniest bit of restraint, I'm not. And just so you understand things in context, I'm the reasonable bastard brother. So boys, I don't really care what happens to you. If you're lucky, you will die in a fatal car accident on the way to the venue, presumably being driven there by your mother, and it will spare you the fate worse than death we have lined up for you. Otherwise, we will see you fleetingly in the ring.